Are you wearing the proper shoe for your workout? Watch this video to the end to find out. For the best tips, tricks, and hacks when it comes to mindset, nutrition, and fitness, please subscribe to our page. Just go ahead and click the little subscribe button and even the bell, and every time we upload something, you'll be notified when we do. My name's Coach Lou, if we have not met, and I am from Elevate Fitness and Martial Arts, and I wanted to take some time to tackle the old question about the right shoes to wear for a workout. So if you've been wearing the same running shoes for the last 10 years, it might be time for a little self-investment. So the first thing that you need to know is that shoes are sport specific. So let's say that you play basketball or that you play football and soccer, you have those specific types of shoes, correct? When you play soccer, you have soccer shoes. Football, people have football shoes. Basketball, there's a specific shoe for that. Well, there's a specific shoe for your workout as well. So if you're a runner, if you're a lifter, if you're a cross trainer, if you do high intensity interval training, whatever it is that you do, you need a shoe that's gonna support that activity. For my runners, it's important that you know that everybody is different. Some people have a higher arch, some people have more of a flat foot. But just because your homie recommends a cool pair of running shoes doesn't mean that it's for you. The most important thing that you need to keep in mind is that you gotta go out there and try on some shoes that are gonna fit your form and your style. So when you do that, here's a couple things that you need to look out for, and here's a couple things that you need to recognize about your foot and your running style. So we have 3 different types of pronation. So we have a neutral, which is right down the middle of the shoe is where you tend to get that wear and tear. Then we have a supinator, which tends to be to the outside here of the shoe. And supinators actually tend to have more of a chance of rolling their ankle because the weight comes to the outside of their shoe. And then we have an over-pronator, which is on the inside right here. And these tend to be more of our flat-footed individuals. So look at the bottom of your shoes, and I want you to see where a lot of your weight is distributed. Are you a supinator or an over-pronator? Look at your shoe and then comment below. So once you know how you pronate, you can take that information and go somewhere like Fleet Feet or some kind of running store where they can actually put you on a treadmill and they can look at you and kind of monitor where your weight is distributed on the treadmill. It's really cool. They have a lot of really valuable information for you, so then you can pick the best shoe possible for you. If you're not trying to do all that and you don't think it's important, then just remember what I just said about the 3 types of pronation. And then when you get your shoes, just make sure that if you are a neutral, and it's going down the center, that you're having that cushion and that absorbency that you need if you are going to be doing longer distance running. So if you're an over-pronator, you're going to need a shoe that's a little bit more stable. It's got a little bit more stability at the bottom. And you'll know what I'm talking about. Asics is a good brand for that because it tends to be a firmer sole to the shoe, a little bit firmer down here. And therefore, when you start to get that over-pronation, you'll be able to keep that stability through the shoe. If you are a supinator, you want something that's going to be a little bit more lightweight. Something quick and easy that's going to help you to just kind of touch down quick. So some of the shoes that I would recommend are going to be your Asics. Everybody says Asics. I know it's because they're a damn good shoe. Hoka's a good running shoe. They're a little bit newer of a brand, but from what all the runners I talk to, they absolutely love them. New Balance is great. And so is like a Nike Zoom, especially if you need something that's super lightweight but has a little bit more stability at the bottom. And just so you know, I'm going to be adding all this information to the link below. This way you can read through it and then kind of take that information with you when you go to get your running shoes. So this next one here is for my cross trainers, meaning you do many different workouts in one training session. So your workout is very versatile. So here I'm talking about the people who do those HIIT workouts, boot camp workouts, CrossFitters, doing multiple things in a single workout session. You are a cross. So if you're a cross trainer, you want to find a shoe that's very stable at the bottom. You're looking for stability because you don't want your foot to pronate or supinate. You want it to be nice and stable and you want to have that support. And you also don't want something super cushiony because you need to be able to, if you do any kind of lifting in your workout, you want to be able to sustain the load. So the reason I say that is if you're lifting in running shoes, that's kind of equivalent to like lifting on a mattress. It's so unstable and your joints are kind of all over the place. So you need something that's gonna be flatter, firmer, and have more stability. You're also gonna want durability in your cross-training shoes. You want something that's gonna last because you are doing so many different things in one training session, and that's over and over and over. So you want that shoe to last. You want it to have a little bit of a lifespan to it. And last but not least, you want comfort and you want support. So if you're gonna be running and jumping and lunging and doing all these different movements, you want it to be comfortable. You want something that you can lift in, but if you are gonna be doing like a quick little sprint or run, you want that same shoe to offer some kind of comfort and support during your run and your lift, correct? So for the cross trainers, I recommend Nike Metcons, although you have to break these bad boys in because they can tend to be really super firm at the bottom. If you tend to have a little bit wider of a foot, you might want to go towards the Reebok shoes because they do offer different variations as far as a wide foot. But the Reebok Nanos are great, and then we even have the No Bull cross-training shoe, and that's another really good shoe that offers a bunch of different options that I had talked about before. So once again, to recap, for those cross-trainers, you want something with stability, durability, support, and comfort. And then last but not least, we have the lifters, and this is for my lifters out there. So we're talking powerlifting, Olympic lifting. So a couple things I want to say is I could make a whole nother video on this, and I will, so stay tuned. But there's a big controversy in lifting shoes. Do you really need them? Is it cheating? And what's better, a flat shoe or a shoe with a heel in it? So once again, I'm going to cover this in a whole nother topic, but really quick, all I want to give you is just a quick little bio. If you are new to weightlifting, I wouldn't go out and just buy a pair of lifters. I think that it's important that you focus on your form and your technique first before you jump on the bandwagon because everybody else is wearing lifter shoes, okay? You may not even need it, and I believe that when it comes to weightlifting shoes, you should probably talk to your coach first and get the green light from them before you just go out and get yourself a pair of lifting shoes. A couple other things I want you to be mindful of. If you can't afford weightlifting shoes because they are a little bit pricey, just wear some Chucks, wear something flat and something with stability on them, because that's the most important thing that you're looking for when it comes to a weightlifting shoe. You don't want your ankle rolling all over the place. You need something that's going to be just durable and firm and offer a whole lot of stability on the bottom. So lifting shoes have a risen heel at the bottom here. They are very, very firm at the bottom, and they offer a lot of stability, so they lock everything into place. So a common problem with squatting is achieving depth at the bottom of the squat. So the heels, the risen heels on the lifters actually help you to squat deeper so that you can really get that booty all the way to the. Once again, lifting shoes are for lifters, so you probably don't want to be box jumping on them or doing anything that's got this crazy, quick, fast agility movement. This is for lifting, and this is to help you lock everything into place and have that stability. So once again, talk to your coach about it, and that's something that's going to be a little bit more of a personal decision. I know a lot of people have something to say about lifting shoes, and like I said, I'm just here to give you the facts about why people even wear lifting shoes in the first place. I like the Reebok lifters. I love the Adidas lifters, and there's also the No Bull lifters. So those ones offer a really good heel, very, very solid at the bottom, and really help to keep that ankle joint nice and stable. On some days, like especially when I'm deadlifting, I like to just stick to my Chucks because they're super old school and they do the job, they do the trick. So like I said, if lifting shoes are out of your budget, go get your Chucks, keep those. They're nice and flat and they really offer a lot of stability. There's a lot of factors that come into play when we're talking about lifters, and that has a lot to do with flat-footedness and an arch in your foot. So once again, there's a lot of mechanics that go into weightlifting shoes, and you just have to make that choice if it's the right choice. So now that you know the type of shoe that you should be wearing, let's put this into play and practice. So in the link below, I have offered a free 21-day full body fitness plan. And what you can do is enroll in that free course, look at the plan, follow it through day by day. And I even added videos so that you know how to do the movements properly. I've also added a link below to join our awesome tribe. It's just a community of like-minded people who really strive to better themselves every day. So you can click on that link and ask to join, and it'll add you to our tribe page. If you found this video helpful, please share or tag somebody who you feel could benefit from this video. Hit the like button, and please feel free to comment. Until next time, I'm Coach Lou, and I will be seeing you in the future.